What's up guys, Blackwar and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2018 for the 8th stage of the Tour de Suisse, the time trial between Goms and Goms. If you haven't seen the previous episodes of this tour, then please go ahead and do so. Only 2 stages left, this one included, as we approached the end of PCM 2018. Yeah, if you haven't seen, as I said, the previous stages, go ahead and do so that you won't get spoiled for the GC. But we're gonna go straight in this time trial. We've got one guy only able to time trial. It's our leader. He's second of the GC, and he's got a position on the podium to keep. Okay, and we already have a rider leaving Goms for this time trial. Rigzabel, second last of the GC, penultimate of this classification. He's second in his own race, I guess. Behind the untouchable Tyler Magna, 32 minutes quicker than, slower than Rigzabel. My bad. Okay, let's see who we have. So Fabro can't time trial. Nathan Haas, on a good day, he can time trial. Reto Hollenstein, sadly, is not on a good day. Smith can't time trial. Spilak is on a meh day, but that'll be enough. And Batalin can't time trial. So basically, we've got. I don't think we've got many hopes of having a top 10, but I'm going to try my best. And Rigzabel about to cross the line after being overtaken by Tom Scully, exactly when Willie Smith is going to leave the starting line in Goms. I mean, he's also going to come back to Goms in about 18.4 kilometers. But Thomas Scully is currently leading in a 23:50 time, very solid time from the New Zealandese rider. And Willie Smith is about to reach the finish line since the last time. Thomas Scully is far from the lead now. He's now in 7th position, 34 seconds behind the Aussie Michael Laban, who's 3 seconds ahead of Guillaume van Kersbulk, and Benjamin Thomas taking 4th position. The FDJ rider. FDJ rider. Sveintoft is still racing, which is surprising. 8th time for the Canadian champion. Okay, currently leading Michael Laban for Mitchelton Scott. I'm not gonna lie, I think the time of Michael Laban is gonna be like around where we're gonna finish. So I'm hoping not to lose too much on the GC guys. Soon to cross the line is our Swiss rider Reto Hollenstein. Who wasn't on a good day. It seems like it's a decent time trial nonetheless for the Swiss, as Fabio Aru has taken 2nd position in Goms. Hollenstein over the line. It's a 6th time, 19 seconds behind Michael Laban. Okay, that gives me a bit of hope to try and like maybe be under 23 minutes, but it's gonna need to be like the perfect time trial for Spilak. And as Enrico Batalin is about to leave the start station, Yves Lampard has taken the provisional first time. 22:49 is the time for the Belgian champion. I think he's still the time trial champion, but I'm not sure. 25 seconds ahead of Michael Laban. Incredible time from the Duckham Quick-Step rider, as we now have Batalin and Nathan Haas following each other for this time trial. Nathan Haas is definitely my benchmark for Simon Spilak, so I'm quite curious to see what's gonna happen for Aussie. Absolute scenes as Nathan Haas overtakes Enrico Batalin with less than 4 kilometers to go for both riders. Nathan Haas maybe he's basically stronger than Batalin, like plus 13 I think, technically. No, sorry, plus 11 on time trial with day form activated. Stefan Kung has taken the first time and the exact same second as Yves Lampard. Nathan Haas is on a good time trial, 26 seconds behind at the intermediate time. On the line, it's 34 seconds for the Aussie, for the Australian. I mean, it could be worse. Let's be honest, it could be worse. Michael Matthews, first time at the intermediate for the Sunweb rider. I don't know what's gonna happen for Spilak. I don't think we're gonna lose like a minute, or maybe if we lose a minute, it's gonna be because Geraint Thomas is like the best rider on this tour. But I think we should be fine. The question now is whether we're gonna be able to like do some damage limitation ahead of the mountain stage tomorrow. because the tour is not finished here. If it was finished here, I'd be happy. Like, I'd be genuinely confident. But I'm still quite scared now. We're just gonna wait for the time trial of Michael Matthews to finish, because we may have a potential new leader. Who's jump ahead the road? It's Patrick Bevin, who's about to overtake Adam De Vos. Patrick Bevin, the champion of New Zealand. On the finish line in Goms, it's going to be a third time, 16 seconds behind Stefan Kung. Michael Matthews, I think it's really going to be a bit behind for him. Nope, first time, 22:44 for the Sunweb rider, who gets the first time in Goms. Interesting, Søren Kragh Andersen is probably going to beat him though, 1 second behind the two teammates. Søren Kragh Andersen over the line. Can you overtake Michael Matthews? Yes, he can. He might be making 2 time trials out of 2 for himself. 22:42 for the Dane as Simon Spelak leaves the beginning of this time trial for 22-20, let's say 23 minutes of effort, and I'm most likely going to be overtaken by Geraint Thomas. So even like for the moral of Spelak, it's not going to be good. He needs to be focused on this time trial, on his efforts, because he's the one on the bike, and only him can make the bike go forward. Proper motivational talk here. Let's check the intermediate time of Rohan Dennis, who is probably going to be first. 16 seconds quicker than Michael Matthews. Yes, love it. Where's Thomas? Oh, hasn't overtaken Spelak yet. Good one. We're going to take the intermediate now of Tige Benoot, even though he's not really important, because mountain-wise he's not going to be any danger to Spelak. Bernal, 32 seconds. Okay. Next up on the road is Henrik Mas, who will take the 30 seconds, quite close between Bernal and Mas. Kelderman probably going to be ahead of them too. 16 seconds, provisional second position for the Sunweb rider. Simon Spelak, I'm going to say 35 seconds. 41. Geraint Thomas, okay, that's first time for Geraint Thomas. Oh, it isn't. 14 seconds, okay. Oh, by the way, I just remembered I chat shit. Søren Kragh Andersen never won the time trial. It was Rohan Dennis. 22:08 for the world champion. 33 seconds quicker than Søren Kragh Andersen. Incredible time from the Australian. I mean, what do you want to do against someone like him? There's nothing to be done. Egan Bernal about to overtake Tige Benoot. And Bernal is going to make a very solid time trial, finishing in a nice 8th position, 59 seconds behind Rohan Dennis. Henrik Mas crossing the line now for a quick step. It's going to be 7th time, 57 seconds, 2 seconds quicker than Egan Bernal. Next up is Wilco Kelderman, 2nd time, 31 seconds. And then we'll have Simon Spelak, who has who's used a bit too much energy, I think. And next we'll have Geraint Thomas. Spelak over the line, 14th time, 1:08. That's not bad. And Geraint Thomas, 2nd time, 28 seconds. The win is for Rohan Dennis. The Australian makes it 2 out of 2 for the time trial on this Tour de Suisse. Geraint Thomas and Wilco Kelderman finishing 2nd and 3rd with 3 guys from Sunweb in the top 5. Okay, calm down. GC-wise, now Geraint Thomas has now won the Tour de Suisse, if it wasn't clear for like the others. Spelak is 2nd, Kelderman 3rd, Mas 4th, Bernal 5th, as we have one last stage to try and make some changes in this classification. Rohan Dennis, Tige Benoot, Costa, Latour and Conrad complete the top 10. Geraint Thomas is still leading the points classification. Henrik Mas is still leading the young classification. I think I may have skipped the mountain, which is still led by Geraint Thomas, and Team Ineos is still the best team. Okay, well, interesting time trial. Spelak was the best guy in time trial. If he finishes as the best rider in the team, we finish in the same time as someone like Michael Hepburn or Peter Sagan or Fabio Aru. I think if I hadn't pushed him too much, probably could have been like a 103, 104. I would have gained like 5 seconds, which, I mean, doesn't seem to be much, but it's still quite a lot, considering you've got 20-second bonus time in the state finishes. But I'll take 16th place. Tomorrow's stage is the last one between Gams and Gams. We're taking the same towns ahead. Sorry, again. 3 hors category climb which I'm going to make the stage very interesting, only 140 kilometers. The good thing is it's not a summit finish, so I might catch up in the descent if I somehow get dropped in one of the climbs, but that'll be for tomorrow. If you want to see it, then please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, smash the bell to get notified of whenever I upload, smash the like if, well, just hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, comment down below if there's anything you want to say, but I'll see you tomorrow for the final ever stage on PCM 2018. I've been Blackwar, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.